Hi, this is Linda Rogers, owner of Planning Within Reach. First of all, I hope you are all still safe and doing okay during this really crazy and scary time. Most of my clients really have been lucky and still have their jobs. More and more are finding every day that they are receiving a pay cut. And the most common I've heard is a 20% pay cut across the board, and they're losing their 401k match. So if that is you and you find yourself in a similar position, this is what I'm telling my clients. First of all, your emergency fund. This is what it's for. You can dip into it. This is an emergency. We will rebuild that savings, that account when things turn around, and they will. So I just want to put that out there because I know clients I've spoken to, I've kind of trained them not to touch that account, which is great. But here we are. It's time to use it if you need to. That is absolutely fine. Reduce your extra savings or extra debt payments if you need to. What I mean by that, I kind of consider the core savings to be your 401k. Continue saving to that. This would be a great time to be investing and buying right now. But for extra payments, so for example, extra mortgage payments, I have quite a few clients that are paying down their mortgage at a faster rate. They want to be debt-free at retirement. I always recommend, even if you can afford a 15-year mortgage, get a 30-year mortgage and then make the extra payments as if you have a 15-year to get it paid off earlier. That gives you the flexibility where if something like this happens, you can stop those extra payments and you will not be penalized. So that is an option to start stopping those additional savings, additional debt payments that you're making just to free up some cash. Look at refinancing your other debt. Interest rates are at all-time lows. So any debt that you have, you can call your service providers, make sure you understand all of your options. For example, the CARES Act that just came through says that it requires all federally backed mortgages to offer forbearance options. Forbearance is not going to penalize you. It's not going to hurt your credit. It's not forgiveness either. It's really just pausing the mortgage so you can stop paying the mortgage payment, the federally backed student loan payments. You will still own the same amount, but you do not need to make those monthly payments until a period of time. So make sure you call them. So your mortgage provider, student loan provider, auto loan provider, any debt service providers. Stay on top of your cash flow. And that will tell us, do we need to be reducing expenses further? So if you haven't been tracking your expenses, now is the perfect time to do it. Let's check that cash flow every month. If you're running a deficit, then we need to see where we need to be cutting. And just take a step back and really just be grateful for what you do have. And that is a job. And in many cases, you still have your health insurance. So people are really you're very lucky. Many of you are very lucky. 10 million Americans and counting have lost their jobs in a very, very short period of time. So there certainly is a lot to be grateful for. Things will recover. And I'm here. If you have any questions, please let me know how I can help. Again, my name is Linda Rogers, owner of Planning Within Reach.